Right then folk, welcome back to another video beer review. Today we've got another mystery beer. There we go. From Mr. Foyle's Advent Calendar. It is day 17. I mean, it's not actually, it's actually like day 19 today. But anyway, or is it day 18? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's day 18 actually. So, yeah, got day 17's beer here today because I did fall a little bit behind. Let's crack this one open, see what it's like, see what it is, see what it's like, see what it tastes like. It is clearer than a stout. I'm using a Tempest glass because my dishwasher, despite putting it on last night, or at least thinking I put it on, it didn't go on. So DGM, because I haven't used this glass I think ever. But yeah, got it I think from the brewery. When would it be, in like February time? Anyway, so it is hazy, fractionally hazy, but it is quite clear. It looks like a pale ale, really, doesn't it? Or a lager or something like that. Half a finger whitehead. Nose is, I say, lightly citrusy, floral. Washing machine's making a bloody noise. Woodpick now. I think it must be a zip catching on the door or something like that. I think that's exactly what it is. But yeah, smells lightly citrusy, kind of like typical of a West Coast pale or something like that. If I look tired, it's because I am tired. So apologies if I'm not as descriptive as I might potentially be. Let's give it a taste anyway. Cheers. Oh, interesting. It's quite low carbonation. It's almost like a cask ale that's been open for a couple of days. No, it's got a bit of zippiness behind it. But it's really light, really light. There's a slight kind of herbal notes to it, lightly floral. I think it's a pale, but it could easily be something else. I'd say it's relatively bitter. It's quite bitter, grassy, floral, and then relatively intensely bitter and quite drying. As for hops, it's hard to say. My mind was almost going all the way down the Sriracha line earlier. I don't think it is now. But it's like lemony, maybe some like Cascade Chinook sort of thing. I think it's just a standard pale ale. But I'm not 100% sure that it is just a standard pale ale. I'm gonna go with it being a pale ale. Brewery, I haven't a clue. Or do I think it's an English hop, like a new English hop, like could be something like Harlequin or Ernest or something like that. One of those hops that can almost hit the heights of a Citra. I was going down the lines of, is it Citra? I'm not sure it is. Is it Cascade? I'm not sure it is. I don't think it's Chinook. Don't think it's Centennial. Don't think it's Amarillo, like any of those old school sort of hops. But what it could be is something like Ernest or Harlequin. And I'd probably go a little bit closer towards Harlequin. I've had beers with Harlequin in before, and they can be a bit more pokey than this. It's quite light. ABV on this, I think, is no more than 5. maybe 5.5. And if it is Harlequin, I think there might be something else in addition to Harlequin. But definitely the bitterness is quite high. So yeah, I think we'll go with that, like a Harlequin or a pale ale with Harlequin or an IPA or something. I think pale ale with Harlequin as one hop. It may even be Ernest as well, or but I think there might be some American hop in there as well. ABV, like I say, I think we'll go around 5 to 5.5. I don't think there's that much of a hit from it, but I think 5. I think 5's a safe bet on it. Anyway, let's open this one up. If I can get through the foil. I was struggling yesterday, and guess what? I'm struggling again today because this is shit foil I was using, or Mr. Foil was using to begin with, and it just peels away and then just rips off. God. It's just shit foil. Just shit foil. Just shit foil. It's just ripping off, tearing off. Imagine having your food on this and it was just ripping away. I ain't got a clue what brew it is. I can see yellow and that's about it. Right, I think we've got a good chunk of it off. It is a West Coast IPA, so wrong. Well, 5%, I'm fucking bang on with the ABV. A fiercely bitter West Coast IPA. There you go. Sleipnir, or whatever it is, from Otherworld. Would never have guessed that it had Sabro in it. I did say Sriracha initially, but yeah, I would never have guessed Motueka in it. I reckon. Now, so they've used so a dry, fiercely bitter West Coast IPA featuring Sabro hops for a refreshing coconut aromas and Motueka for a soft, fruity roundness and a bright touch of lime. I reckon they've used Sabro in the bittering because Sabro, the alpha acids of it might not be that high, but I learned last year to never use Sabro as a bittering because it's fucking not good for bittering. And I remember having the Sabro one from Twice Brewed, and they used Sabro for bittering in that one. And again, it was basically the same as mine, like intensely bitter, when you wouldn't have thought it would be. So even if they haven't used Sabro for bittering, they might have used it earlier on in boil. But yeah, as West Coast IPAs go, I think I was surprised. At 5%, it's like a proper easy drinking. I tend to associate IPAs, in cans especially, with being higher than 5%. So 5%, unless it's like a session IPA. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad from Otherworld. Sleipnir West Coast IPA, not too bad. Anyway, see you next one. Cheers.